Hello and welcome to Volusia. We are getting set for feature number 1 here. Qualifying done by random draw. Looks like most of the drivers are out on track. A few exceptions. And there it goes, Cody Ernest. Now everybody's out there. Damon Nagel is your pole sitter for this first little feature of ours. Cody Ernest in the 88 will roll off in second. Scott Elson, the 35 RCA car, roll off third. Ian Montrose in the Thrustmaster black and yellow number 1 will roll off fourth. Nathan Lafayette in his black, white, and yellow 00 rolls off fifth in his Penguin throwback. Joey Brewer with the best throwback I've ever seen on a dirt street stock car. It is a Mitsubishi Eclipse in homage of Brian Earl Spillner, if you remember that name. Will Ashenbrenner. He'll roll off seventh in the Budweiser Distributors Great Bay throwback scheme. Lots of throwbacks here for Throwback Week is SRL. I think Damon running his normal car as is Cody. And just about everybody else has a throwback. I mean, Montrose is his normal car, but it is kind of a throwback of his normal car, so you know it works. 7 drivers here tonight for the dirt at Volusia. We'll run 30 laps, invert the field, and run 40 laps. It's not Need for Speed. Oh my god, don't trigger me. It's the first Fast and Furious. Try to get all the Fast and Furious references in today, especially when talking about Joey. Hopefully he didn't bet his car today. Bullshit, asshole. No one likes to do it here. Green flag's out, and here we go. Damon Nagel, a little bit of a scrappy start on the inside there. That allows Ernest to get around on the outside into the corner. Ernest probably quite pleased with that. Gets himself the lead. Scott Elson picks up, or drops back to the 5th spot from 3rd. Brewer's already up to 4th. Montrose and Nagel fight hard as Montrose has to readjust his corner entry. That allows Brewer to get to the inside. We've gotten a report from the 4 team that they've run out of pink slips. This is actually a rental now. Brewer takes over the 3rd spot from Montrose. Montrose trying to wrap the bottom. Ernest out front of Nagel, then Brewer. Those are your top 2 in points, Nagel and Brewer. So scrappy battle coming in here on the points. The 35 Elston, 00 Lafayette, and 1 of Montrose, and the 31 Ashenbrenner. All cars still running. It's a rare thing. 7 cars going 3 laps into these series, and 1 car usually disappears. Montrose trying to hold off the 00 of Lafayette. Got that back end way out there, pushes Lafayette up the hill. Brewer trying to work on Nagel. The floorboard stays intact. Yeah. Don't run into Johnny Tran and his gang. Be helpful not to shoot up the car and blow up the NOS tanks. I wonder if he's going to slide it sideways right up to the edge of the wall and then just go shit and drive away. Ernest into the wall on the backstretch. That's going to hand the lead back over to Damon Nagel. Nagel told me in practice he would hit that wall a lot, but we didn't know Cody Ernest was going to do it. Cody smacked it pretty hard. Gives Nagel the front spot. Brewer, meanwhile, working on Elston. Elston's trying to use that outside line. Ernest now goes down about as far away as you can get from the outside wall. Like Penguin putting the pressure on Montrose for the 5th spot. Brewer 3rd, Ernest 2nd, Nagel out front. This will help Nagel chip away at Brewer's lead. They were able to hold on to it for the next 21 laps. Uh-oh, Will Ashburner, a little too far around in the 31. Nobody around him to trigger the caution, though. He's going to get that thing turned back to the right direction. We stay green. The other 6 cars are all just about bunched up here. Montrose straggling just a bit, but still in the picture. Ernest now trying to get to the outside of the 86 of Nagel. Heading towards that wall he about knocked down earlier. Ernest trying to go the long way around race leader David Nagel. He's going to make it work. Coming out of turn number 2, he takes over the race lead. This time does not knock the wall down on the backstretch. Now Brewer and Nagel nose to tail, 2 title contenders. Oh, contact! 86 of Nagel got into Ernest a little bit there. They're going to be doing, announced this week, a bracket strategy for the playoffs. 6 drivers will make the final playoffs, and 3rd through 6th battle each other on week 13. Whoa! We're almost into the 86. Then week 14, the top seed will battle the 4-5 winner, and the 2nd seed will battle the 3-6 winner. Nagel going at it once again as we get to the halfway point of feature number 1. Nagel gives a little bumper tap to Ernest going into the corner there. Brewer, Elston, Lafayette. Top 5 right now. Nagel's right on his bumper pushed him into the corner. Brewer looking for any opportunity in the 4. I think Nagel's trying to do the same thing to Ernest that Ernest did to Nagel and use the high line, but all that's done so far is open up the door for Brewer to battle him for 2nd. Points later coming into this, Joey Brewer trying to slide up in front of Nagel. Nagel wants to keep that door closed. A little bit of net code as you see the 86 launch up into the air without contact. Seems the car is okay.
Okay, wait. If you guys are really us, what number are we thinking of? 69, dudes!
Unfortunately, no 69 car in this race. But if you do 100 minus 69, then you have the 31 of Will Ashburner. Running in 7th. Brewer has 9 laps to try to run down race leader Cody Ernest or hold off David Nagel or both. And he has Scott Elston in 4th. Lafayette, Montrose, and Ashburner still out there giving it a go. Still on the lead lap. If he gets it figured out, he'll be pole sitter for feature number 2. See the track starting to slick off on that middle entry. I'll start seeing guys search for grip. Some battling early on, but now it's kind of settled down. Not a lot of passing or opportunity the last handful of laps. Elston's going to try and work over his teammate Damon Nagel. Damon really got a good launch off the bottom there, coming out of turn 4. That was impressive. Just got up and over the cushion there. Scott and Nagel are the closest 2 cars on track. Very similar gap though from Nagel to Brewer. They'll go to a 5-minute warm-up after this, by the way, where we can get time to chat to our top 3. Right now, that would be Ernest, Brewer, and Nagel. Just 2.5 laps left here in feature number 1. Cody Ernest running away with it. Nearly a full second up on Brewer. And you have Nagel, Elson, Lafayette, Montrose, and Asherbrenner. No one seems to really be able to get an advantage on anyone here. White flag is going to go on the air for Cody Ernest. White flag for Cody Ernest as we look back at the rest of the field. Watch him go through turns 3 and 4. You see Asherbrenner up ahead. He won't encounter Asherbrenner. Ernest off the final corner picks up the win in feature number 1. Brewer gets the 2nd spot, and Damon Nagel rounds out your top 3. See if we can get a quick chat with our finishers in the top 3. Nagel finishing 3rd. We'll start there. Damon, DG, got a copy?
Hey, yes, sir.
Well, we brought it home 3rd there in feature number 1. Looked like passing got pretty hard when it's about the first, 7 laps. Got finished up. The track got kind of hard for you guys, and just was not much passing going on. We see something better going for feature number 2, or much of the same?
I sure hope so. I hope it slicks off a little bit more. But yeah, once Joey got by me, it was hard to catch him, repass him. I just couldn't find the right line to run anymore after we connected with each other.
10-4. Well, it looked like it was fun at the beginning. You got any friends, family, wow, I can't talk. Friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for the 3rd place finisher in feature 1?
Delta Prime Racing, Rev Sim Shop for sponsoring the series. Trevor Project, you for broadcasting, Scott for letting me run this stuff, and Outfront Minnesota.
10-4. Well, congrats on the P3. I guess the other fellers don't want to talk to me. Oh, there's Cody. All right, we'll talk to you later.
Sounds good.
Cody picking up the win there in feature number 1. How did it feel to get that 88 car back in victory lane?
Feels good, man.
We've missed you.
Dude, it's been a wild couple weeks, I'll tell you that.
Hopefully it's all settled down.
Yeah, just it's so hard because I don't know if you knew or not, but I wrecked my dirt bike practicing for motocross, and I ended up breaking the C5 in my neck.
Ouch. I wasn't going to bring it up. It sounds painful.
What was that?
So I wasn't going to bring it up, but we were told last week, and it sounds really painful.
Oh, yeah. Well, they fused me from my C3 to my C7, so I have no range of motion at all. Like, I can't turn my neck at all. So it's hard to judge coming out of turns. And I kept smacking the wall coming out.
We saw that one where he about knocked down the backstretch wall, but you were able to rebound, not break the car too bad, and get back up there. It was pretty wild to watch.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely different, man. But I'm so happy to be back with you guys and everything.
Yeah, well, we're glad that you're heading in the direction of getting mended, and it might take a while, but, got to take it as they come. Congrats on that victory in feature number 1. You got the friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for us?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for broadcasting this, everyone that puts us on. I'd like to thank TNT and everyone over there. Always Racing and Flow Vision.
And congrats on that feature number 1 win. We'll see if you can't become a double feature winner here in about 40 laps. Good luck.
Hey, thank you, man.
Drop him in drivers and bring Joey in here. The Buster gets a P2 there in feature number 1. How many more Fast and Furious jokes do you think I can drop in the second half of the broadcast?
I don't know. I was thinking it was going to be an all-timer tonight.
Well, you've been coming here every week, and the tuna was crappy last week. It was crappy the week before, and guess what? It's still crappy. So you want to go out there and get some tuna there in feature number 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out there and give it my all, and hopefully I can do like I did on that one and try to get to the front as quick as I can. I knew when I seen Damon and Cody was on the front row, and I was in the very back, pretty much. Knew I had my work cut up for me, but
Well, just don't go too soon, Junior.
luckily I did.
Watch out for Johnny Tran and his minions. You don't want to get your car shot up and the NOS tanks blown out.
Yeah, definitely don't want it blowing up. It's too nice of a car.
Had to know, did you actually have the pink slips tonight, or is this a rental?
I wish they'd have let us know that we was doing the throwback night.
They did many
They
times.
didn't until like early today, and so I threw that one together in about 2 or 3 hours.
It was announced in preseason that week 10 for all of Sidewinder was throwback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Everybody this week's doing throwbacks. But we love it. It's a great time.
Oh yeah.
All right, you got your friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for that P2 run there, and you got about 40 seconds, so get it in there.
Yeah. Let me do Full Throttle Apparel, Darren Moore Racing, Victory First Services Incorporated, LLC, Joey B's Wrap, Crispin Computer Solution, and got a new sponsor this week, Caleb Simmons Racing. So thanks to all my sponsors.
Well done, Buster. We'll see if you can't get another interview there in feature number 2. Good luck, sir.
All right. Hopefully I don't hit the NOS too soon.
Good times. All right. Final 14 seconds of the warm-up are ticking off, and we're getting set for feature number 2. We'll add 10 laps, invert the field, and do it again. Pat Benke says he forgot it was... Oh, my gosh. I've only been saying it as many places as I can. Throwback week. I gotta figure out what I'm going to run Friday for Throwback Week. Will Ash Brenner is on pole for feature number 2. Let's go ahead and check out our starting lineup. There's Will. Get the Labor 12 music going. So we get this little dirt fiesta completed here before we go trucking at Daytona. Should be a lot of fun tonight. Waiting on that darn gone Ian Montrose. There he is. Dagnabbit. Alright, Will Ashbrenner is your pole sitter in the number 1 machine tonight. Ian Montrose will roll off second. Nathan Lafayette will start the 00 in third. Scott Elson, the RCA machine, in fourth. Damon Nagel, the Trevor Project car, fifth. Joey Brewer in the Buster machine goes off in sixth. And Cody Ernest, his TNT racing machine, he won feature 1, so he'll be at the tail trying to repeat and become a double feature winner. So he's got 40 laps to do it. I love that we're having that Eclipse car with the NOS Energy Drink sponsored billboard. It's fantastic. Just a good moment. We're going to get 2 pace laps. Pretty common on the short tracks. Alright, everyone, your favorite Fast and Furious line ever in chat. Go. We'll read them. We'll read them on the race broadcast because we can. Thanks once again to Labor 12 providing that lineup music for us. Appreciate it. Field works into turns 3 and 4. We're getting ready to turn them loose with Will Ashbrenner and Ian Montrose on the front row. Pace truck heads off. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Will Ashbrenner a little slow on the throttle there. He just goes ahead and gets to the inside. He knows he didn't get a good jump. The field sweeps around him to the outside. Montrose takes over as your race leader. You have Lafayette and Elston battling for second. Brewer in the 4th spot. Then David Nagel, Cody Ernest. Interesting to see if Ernest can find his way to pass on this track. He's trying to get to the outside of Nagel. He's able to get there, see if he can complete a pass. These guys are all bunched up. Family. Always family beach. Always. Salute me, mi familia. Don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, winning is winning. And Hevka was scrap going on back here between Nagel and Ernest. Elston's falling back to him. Nagel and Ernest trying to run the inside line. Kind of run where they aren't strategy going on there. It's got that one very worn out groove just about all the way around the track now. 3 wide as they go across the start finish line. Elston got pitched in the middle between Nagel and Ernest. That got tight. Up ahead, we got a battle for second breaking out. Brewer trying to battle the 0-0. The Buster trying to put the moves on the Penguin. Move his Mitsubishi Eclipse up into the second spot. Ernest and Nagel still going at it right behind these two. Why, I love inverts. This is fun to watch. Brewer might just about have him cleared, not quite. Trying for all he's worth, though. Now he's got him. Brewer takes over second. Ernest and Nagel still side by side, door to door. Just about as far apart as you can get and still be side by side. Ernest was right along the inside wall, and Nagel right on the outside wall. And Nagel's going to try and cross over, get to the inside of Ernest. Ernest has Lafayette and Brewer directly ahead of him in the same racing line. This time Lafayette goes a bit lower on entry. And gets out of shape. That's going to help Ernest get alongside heading into one. See if Ernest can complete a slider here. Might be able to pick up the third spot. He stays low, gives him room. Then Nagel bounces off of Lafayette. Ernest takes over third. Nagel's left fighting the Penguin as Scott Elston has a severe blink back there. Scott Elston may have bit it on the connection side of things. Tough break for Scott. 30 laps to go. Hitting the quarter mark. Montrose out front of Brewer. Brewer battling Ernest. Ernest wanting to get by Brewer as quickly as he can to try and run down Montrose. Lafayette battling back there with Damon Nagel. He's for the fourth spot. Montrose enjoying a 2.5-second lead over Brewer. "27 laps to go." Look at this battle back here. Lafayette got to the inside of Nagel, pushed him up the track a bit. Sure it wasn't intentional, but it happened. Brewer still holding off that 88 of Cody Ernest. There's Montrose. Look at the lead he's enjoying. Right now, his best friend is Joey Brewer, holding off Cody Ernest. Nagel side by side with Lafayette once again for fourth. Two fantastic battles going on at the same time. Ernest, Brewer, battle for second. Ernest is going to get to the inside of him. And then Ernest had to readjust his line as he was very dangerously close to the pit wall. Nagel and Lafayette still going at it door to door. Now Nagel's back to the inside. Ernest once again to the inside of the Buster. That was very close at the line. It's a good thing that wasn't the last lap. That would have been difficult to figure out who won or who finished second. You know what I mean? Ernest all but cleared him there. You just need a couple more corners to finish off this pass. C31 pull Asherbrenner down out of the way on the inside. When you hit halfway, Montro's still your leader, and now he no longer has a protective car between himself and Feature 1 winner Cody Ernest. Montro's now under attack from Cody Ernest. Under a second is his lead. Top three cars all on screen there. And you have Nagel and Lafayette. They seem to have settled that fourth place battle. We'll go up and watch the top trio. .18 laps to go. Montrose' lead is dropping. Let's go on board with Joey. Ernest hits the inside wall there. He got so low. Really searching for grip there in the 88. I'll run it high down in 1 and 2. Base high this time in 3 and 4. Heard all that off throttle time for Brewer going across the slick. Cody Ernest, though, is catching Montrose. Of course, they go different lines when they switch to... There he is. He's waiting on the throttle, trying to get over the slick and not spin out. They're both going to go low here. Got a little bit of the inside wall again, did Ernest. Allows Montrose to push back out ahead a little bit. Wonder if he likes that inside line or if he's just trying to mirror drive and take away Ernest's line. So close to that inside wall. Getting down to it. Once we get back to the stripe, 10 laps to go. Montrose brushed the wall a little bit on entry. Ernest really put the pressure on. Montrose, one of the hardest cars in the world to pass. Ernest going to send it low, see what he can find. Fortunately, doesn't find the end of the pit wall. They go door to door into turn 1. Such close quarters. Gets Montrose up off the bottom groove, and that may be all Ernest needed. Montrose gonna cut back in there. Ernest parks it. Montrose sends it. Montrose gets to his inside. Nice crossover from Montrose. We'll see if he can get the traction off corner. It's enough to keep Ernest off the bottom. Side by side across the stripe, they stay door to door. 7 laps to go. Oh, Ian really sent it in there, pushed Cody up a little bit. Cody seems unfazed. Just about had him clear there. Couldn't get down to the bottom. Ernest going to stay up high. Montro's trying to find that traction down low. Just keeps his nose in there. Keeps Cody Ernest from getting to the bottom. Honestly, the way Ernest is starting to run at top, I don't know if he wants to go back to the bottom. They're catching up to the 31 of Will Asherbrenner. Hopefully William sees him coming. Will gets way up by the wall. And that is all she wrote for the lead battle. Ernest back down to the bottom where he prefers. Montrose falls to second. Joey Brewer a distant third. Montrose probably wishing this race was about 10 laps shorter. Push the button, Joey. Not the ejectocito, but the NOS one. It's about that time. You work for Harry, right? Yeah, just started. You were just fired. Ernest now enjoys a full second lead over Ian Montrose with 2 to go. Relax, dog. He's just slinging pots for Harry. I know what he's slinging. Cody Ernest going to come off turn 4. See the white flag in the air from Flagman Barney. Montrose unable to close down the gap as they roll through 1 and 2. Looks like Cody Ernest going to get the double feature win. As he heads into 3 and 4. He'll bring it off turn 4. Cody Ernest, double feature winner tonight at Volusia. Ian Montrose brings it home second and Joey Brewer third. Good points night for Brewer. So he beat Damon Nagel in both features. If we can get our top 3 to the interview room, please, and thank you. Try to watch Cody Ernest drive around, but he disappeared. Nobody wants to be on the TV. Let's see. Who we got? There's Ian. We'll talk to Ian first. Ian, DG, got a copy?
Hey, how's it going, DG?
It's going swimmingly. How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad after that. Yeah.
You got a P2 there, and well, it looked like you probably wish that race was about 10 laps shorter.
Yeah, I figured out kind of got the strategy figured out with my lines and stuff, and but just Cody was too fast there for me at the end. So yeah, it is what it is, but still pretty strong P2 though, so I'll take that.
10-4. Congrats on that P2. You got the friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for us tonight.
Yeah, thanks to yourself for broadcasting, and Damon and Scott for putting on the for the league, RevSim Shop for sponsoring, and appreciate everybody coming out tonight. That was fun. Oh, my teammate Cody.
Where was he
Give
tonight?
him a shout out too.
Where was
I
he
will
tonight?
not be truck racing tonight, so I've got to go coach some soccer. So yeah.
So you weren't in trucks and he's not in dirt. What the heck?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's the beginning of a messy divorce or something.
10-4. Well, congrats on the strong P2 run there in feature number 2, and hopefully we'll see you back next week.
No worries. Have a good evening, DG. Take care.
And Montrose in the 1. Let's go grab the 88 Cody Ernest. Cody, DG did get the double feature win tonight. How good does that feel?
Feels pretty good.
Looks like Ian
Definitely.
made you work for it.
Yeah, that he did. That was a good race. I had fun.
What was
I
the?
had fun. I had
Well-
fun this whole season, man.
Heck
It
yeah!
was fun.
What was the secret to finally getting by Montrose? It looked like you rode behind him for about 10-12 laps.
I don't know, dude. I felt like I couldn't get enough grip anywhere. No matter where I went, I couldn't do nothing. So, and then I went up top and it felt good. And then usually I'm pretty good coming out of 3, or not out of 3, out of 4 at Volusia, and I can usually pick up a lot of speed coming down the straightaway there. But
You made it work for you. You're able to get by Montrose
Oh.
there with just a handful of laps left, and we put on a good show. I enjoyed it.
thank you.
Yeah, those friends, family,
Oh.
sponsor shout-outs for your double feature win tonight.
Yeah, just the usual everyone, everyone that puts this on and everyone that helps me out and supports. Just
Same.
TNT, always racing and Flow Vision. Guys are always behind me, so.
We appreciate you, bud. Getting that double feature win tonight. Hopefully we'll see you back next week. Go ahead, get your rest, heal up, and hopefully we'll see you in a little better shape next week.
Yeah. Hey, see you, man.
Cody Ernest in the 88 picking up the double feature wins here at Volusia. Let's go ahead and bring in Joey Brewer for his third place. The Buster didn't quite win yourself a new car tonight, but you did bring it home P3 and have the best paint, I think.
Thank you, Larry. Yeah, I kind of let Cody go there, and I was thinking maybe him and Ian could have been battling. There's a good chance they might have some contact.
They did a time or two, but just not enough.
Yeah, not enough for me to catch back up.
Oh, Mitsubishi Eclipse probably needed another tank or two of NAS, I think.
Yeah, I think I hit it a little bit too early.
Well, it was a good, entertaining night. The car looked great. You got the friends, family, sponsor shout-outs for your P3 and Feature 2.
Yeah. Since didn't get to do it too good last time, let me call them on out then. A little slower this time, right?
Yeah.
Let me, Brooke Moore, at Full Throttle Apparel. She's one of my friends. She does, she makes all kinds of shirts, hats, different things, puts different fans, does great stuff. So if you get a chance, go check her out on Facebook. Then my buddy Dale Moore at Dale Moore Racing. I used to be I'm a sponsor on his real race car. So that's some of my best friends. And then Dalton Jacob, he's another one of my best friends. We run on iRacing most nights during the week. And he's at Victory First Services LLC. He does HVAC work. And then Joey B at Joey B's Rep. And then Caleb Simmons will just come on. Caleb Simmons Racing. He ain't got a car right now, but I
Uh-oh.
guess it's by iRacing. He races with us too. So
Well, get them all to come do this dirt stuff with you.
yeah, well, that's what we all run is dirt. Yeah,
That's
we
what I'm
get on
saying.
every night, play
Get
out
them in here.
a lot of times. They're not really street stock guys. They like more late model stuff. So.
I mean, just tell them it's a late model street stock.
Yeah, tell
Trick
them it's fun either way.
Right? It's still dirt. It's better than asphalt,
Yep.
right?
Oh yeah.
We're going to get you an asphalt race. So we're going to do some SRX during the off season. What do you think about that? It'd be half
man.
dirt, half asphalt.
I can't get them things to drive.
Nobody
can't get
can.
'em
That's the
turned.
fun of it.
Yeah, they're so heavy.
They're horrible. That's why it's entertaining.
Yeah. No, I love running the asphalt stuff too. I love running the late model stock. That's probably my favorite thing to run on there.
There you go. Well, we're gonna have some fun, and hopefully you'll keep with us. We enjoy having you. Man, that's a really cool car, like I said tonight. So we appreciate you. Congrats on your P3 finish. Get on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night, and who knows? Maybe we'll see you back here next week.
All right. Thank you very much.
Joey Brewer brings it home in P3 for feature number 2. Thank you all for watching tonight. Let's go ahead and run through our final results for P2. We don't really have time to do this for feature 1 because that's really condensed, but we can do it for the second one. If it ever wants to load up and eventually do its thing. Come on. Yeah, hello? Do we not have race results? We didn't run a race, apparently. Don't tell me Lucas broke it. There it goes. Man, it was slow. Cody Ernest, Ian Montrose, Joey Brewer, Damon Nagel, Nathan Lafayette, Will Ashbanner, and poor Scott. Scott got disconnected after about 9 laps. Rough for him, but hey, he runs the league. He knows that happens. Poor time there. Thanks everyone for coming out tonight. Hope you enjoyed this first broadcast. My mind is all over the place. Need some caffeine or something. Okay, try to get that in before Daytona the trucks. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night if you're not sticking around for that, but hopefully you are. And we'll see you in the next race.